Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Aaron's Book Club. Christine and I have a book review to do and an announcement that most of you already know about, but I wanted to do to my book loving community. First and foremost, this is kind of the end of Christine's training career. She ended up being lame, well, too lame to ride, so I didn't think it was fair to continue on with training her. But we have another direction we have planned for her, and that leads into my book review. The book review I have to do today are Blessed Are the Broodmares. Now, in case you haven't guessed, we have bred this mare, and we are anxiously awaiting a foal. She did ultrasound to be in full a little while ago, so we're hoping that she will be in full in our next ultrasound that we will have next week. I will give you an update on that, and we will have our journey on that one too, on hopefully having a foal from Christine. That being said, this book was terrifying. I know just enough with my veterinary technology and veterinary technician background and education that breeding and bringing a foal into the world is scary. This book taught me just how terrifying it is. Now, it is mostly directed towards people who have thoroughbred operations and big thoroughbred operations, but the information is also very valid for us as being a pleasure horse breeder and, having basically my new best friend born from my other best friend. The foal that will be born is going to have a life with us for life. So it's not like we're bringing in another unwanted foal. But anyway, the book is really well written. It's got really descriptive pictures and diagrams on what to expect and what not to expect. It even has a walkthrough through some of the dystopian issues that can go on in horses while they're giving birth and what to do about it. Also, what and when to call the vet, what and when to look for, the normal procedures for breeding, and that kind of thing. It's very, very thorough, but again, with the education comes an absolute fear on everything that can go wrong as well. But we're excited, nervous, but excited. Um, any of you folks who are breeders, I do think that this is one of the books that should probably be read. If any of you breeders folks know any more books that I can read while I prepare for this foal to come, please let me know, because this one is still pretty old. I think it was written in 1980, 1989, around there. So this one is still pretty old, but a lot of the information is still very valid. I would just like to educate myself as much as I can while I wait for the foal to be born. But anyway, awesome book. I really enjoyed reading it, and I read it from cover to cover, and it wasn't too dry, so it was well written, even though it wasn't really written for the backyard breeder or the pleasure breeder. We were included in the book, but we weren't the focus of the book. So I guess that's all I have to say, and Christine and I will let you know when there's more updates or details, and I will let you know when I have another book read. Thanks very much, guys.